In this lesson, we're going to be looking at what is a class. So a class is a set of blueprints for making as many objects as needed from it. So I have an example here. It's from Star Trek. These are the blueprints for a Galaxy class starship. Now, some of you guys might recognize this as the Enterprise, but the Enterprise was a single ship. You can make as many of these ships you want from these blueprints. That's the idea of what a class is. It's the blueprints that you create objects from. So, since all objects of a class are made from the same blueprint, this means all of the objects have the same type of stats and can behave in the same ways. So, state. So, an example is a bank account. So, in a bank account, you have a balance, and in behavior, you have withdrawal and deposit. So, Um, many people have bank accounts. They're all based on the same blueprint, which means they have a balance, they have withdrawal, deposit, and so forth. Another example would be a Toyota. So the state of the Toyota Prius would be color, the seat interior, and so forth. And behavior of Toyotas would be drive, turn, and brake. So you can make a number of Toyotas, and they could all have different colors, different seat interiors, but in the end, they are all Toyotas made from the same blueprint. You just change the states, but you don't change its behavior because they're all going to be driving, turning, braking, and so forth. So what are the parts of a class? There are three parts to a class. Your instance variables, also known as fields, constructors, and methods. So your instance variables, this is the state of a class, and it's represented by data, such as an int, a double, a string, or even another object. So this is your data. The constructors, this is how an object is created and defines all the instance variables. So the constructor, this is where the object is created, and it defines all of the instance variables in fields and so forth. Methods. This is behavior of an object and how an object can interact in a program. Um, so this is basically what an object can do. So let's look at a class example. So public class car. This is the name of the class. These are the fields: private color, car color, private int speed. This is the constructor. This is where your fields are initialized. And then these are the methods. It can accelerate and it can brake. And there we go. Those are the parts and the idea of what a class is. And that's the end of this lesson.